But how was Chicago, Jeff?
Yeah, I love Chicago.
Yeah. It was honestly, it was really good. Got there Friday night, just chilled. Then Saturday morning, I went for work and everything, and there's a conference that we had in the morning. But right before there's a nice breakfast for everybody there in the hotel. It was a nice hotel. It was something I was not expecting. Like how nice it was going to be. I was very happy, and what confused me though was I was getting ready to go to bed, took a shower and everything. When I closed the bathroom doors, I hear people talking, and I immediately just got so confused. I'm like, "What is happening?" I'm like, "Why can I hear my neighbors word for word as if they're right next to me?" I turn around, and on the mirror in the bottom left corner, there's a TV screen in the mirror. And I was like, "Oh, that's why." Because
That's dumb.
huh?
What?
The TV was on.
Screen.
That's
No, because like, it's a TV mirror.
gotcha.
So it was like sensor activated. When you close both doors, it automatically turned the TV on. But
Gotcha.
I got confused because I thought, yeah, no,
Did
I
you
thought it was like neighbors or something talking like that. But it was point
did you
is, I was
not
like,
did you not notice a glowing light,
well, no, like
or was it just
it,
not glowing that much in the?
it was basically like blended in. It was like one of those mirrors where, like, obviously, if you looked hard enough, you could tell it was like not
Yeah,
part of a regular mirror. But like to me, I didn't even notice it at first, though.
gotcha.
But yeah,
No,
Anyways,
Chicago's fun. I like Chicago a lot.
yeah,
hmm
it was
I'm
awesome.
probably gonna be there in the fall. I'll be there in the fall.
I have never been.
I've been
Never
there
been to
once.
Chicago.
I like Chicago. I have a friend
Yeah,
that might go there for work too.
there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, you were mentioning that. But yeah, so we did that Saturday morning. As soon as we were done, we went to this pub called or it was like it was a pub, I guess you could say. It was called Miller's. You know, we just ordered apps and drinks the whole time, and just talked for like 4 hours afterwards. It was awesome. We did a huge group of like 10 people
I
there.
have two questions, and after Jeff's done, I have two
Oh
questions.
no, I'm scared.
They shouldn't be scared. They're legitimate
Okay,
questions.
okay, good.
My
But
curiosity.
okay,
Okay.
but yeah, so we went there and just talked for 4 hours, and I we had a planned dinner at 6:30 um that night, just like back at the hotel, like at the hotel restaurant with like for like a private room and everything for a group, and that was a lot of fun too. Anyway, Brian, go ahead with your question.
That's awesome. Uh, okay, we're good. All right,
We're back.
all right. Well,
Okay.
yeah. Um,
Okay.
well, I don't remember one, but I remember one. I know
Oh
one.
my God, Brian. Jesus
What do you
Christ.
call like restaurants that have a
Yeah.
bar? Is that a pub?
Well, no, so because I
No,
was
this
looking.
is a
Yeah,
generalized
no, no,
question.
no, I know, but no, that is a good question because
Because it's not a
so
bar. When I
because
think of a bar,
to confirm though, it is called Miller's Pub because
okay.
I can
Well, I'm
remember
just
if it
talking
was
about in
yeah.
general.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I know, I get that.
Like, it's not a bar because when I think of a bar, I think when you go out,
Yeah,
it's just strictly a bar, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, no,
there will be seats for you to sit at and booths, but it's a
yeah,
bar.
Yeah. It's a bar.
exactly. But no, this was like, but again, I get your question, but I'm just trying to think of the best way to even
I
explain
would
that.
consider that a pub.
Like a restaurant that has a bar in it, not a bar that has
Yeah,
seating, right?
Yes.
yeah,
Okay. So I always, and when I say, I'm like, oh, it's a restaurant, they're like, oh, is there a bar? I'm like, there is a bar in it, but it
yeah.
is a restaurant. Like,
I just always assume a restaurant has a bar in it, anyways. But that's just me.
That's
I
true.
know
yeah,
there's some that probably don't, but
you would think. Oh, I remember the second
outside of
one.
like fast food and stuff like that, the
Yeah,
actual restaurants
Yeah.
you're going to go out to, I just
I do
always
remember
kind of
my
assume
second
there's
one
some
now.
kind of bar to it.
yeah. Wimmer, before Brian forgets again, Brian, go ahead with your second question.
What is this? What is the max amount of drinks you would have at a work event?
Um,
I'm curious to hear your guys's.
Probably
It's all
two.
paid for. Just for this
Yeah,
situation, it's all paid for.
yeah,
Nothing you
probably
don't pay for
two.
anything. Two.
Probably between 2 and 4.
Okay.
Okay, Whitmer.
I was going more Whitmer side. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
my last one I had like four. I think a 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Well, like it
Like
depends
mystery.
because it's like you want to,
I had
like
4 or
have a
5
good
old
time and everything, but
fashions.
like there you
Nice.
go.
I wasn't
Yeah.
paying, so I was like, I'm not
Yeah,
paying.
it's if you're not
Yeah,
paying,
no,
I
But
mean,
I
if
did.
I
I
was,
did
if I
get
was gonna pay, if I felt bad, I would be like, yo,
yeah,
give me like just a generalized shitty beer.
yeah,
yeah.
there you go.
But
But
we were
I
at a
just got
really
like
nice
two
place. I
tall
wasn't gonna
Yeah.
IPAs.
order like a bottom shelf beer. Plus, I wasn't there paying. But anyway, that was
Yeah,
my.
Yes.
I thought I was like, I always think about that when you go out with like, not just when you go out with coworkers. That's like to me that's
yeah,
different.
That is
If
different.
hey, let's go grab happy hour as something, it's 100%
yeah.
different. My thing is like, okay, if my work is holding an event at this pub or this bar, what is this? What is the okay amount to have?
I would say close to Whitmer's. I would say 2 to 3, but it depends on the kind of person you are when it comes down to drinking.
Yeah, I think it also depends how late. Like, if
That's it.
it's gonna be like, if it's supposed to be like a cocktail hour, that it's gonna last
Yeah,
from like post dinner till like 11 p.m. or 10 p.m. or right.
Yeah.
To me, I'm like, okay, that's a little different. Then it's like, okay, you're to me at that point, you're allowed to have a little bit more
Exactly.
because it's a cocktail hour.
It's a cocktail hour and you're there for multiple hours. It's not like
Yeah.
just a 2 like 3 hour thing, maybe.
If they're just gonna be like, oh, this is just for dinner, then I'm only
Yeah.
got 2.
Yeah.
But if it's like, oh, this is gonna be dinner through cocktail hour, I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
that means I'm allowed to have a little bit more.
Yeah.
Gotta make it
Exactly.
worth your while.
Exactly.
Another question would have been,
Third question.
yeah, I have a lot of questions.
Apparently.
It's a question kind of day.
he's the
Yeah.
I
question
lost
master.
it though,
Questions of
so
the
never
hour.
mind. I'm also having a really bad memory day.
Happens to the best of us.
Continue, guys. Continue your thoughts. I lost mine.
Can't wait.
Again?
No. I'm still on this one question I had. That I don't remember. Oh, I remember it.
Okay.
I'm a genius. I'm also really dumb. My friend, before I lose it,
Sure.
and I remember. But my my friend the other day told me, he's like, Brian, I'm like, what? He's like, you're the smartest, dumbest friend I have.
Yeah,
And I
accurate.
was like, yeah, that's about right. He's like,
Yeah.
you are
Was that the
extremely
best compliment
smart.
you got?
Yeah, he's like, you're so smart. Yeah, you're going to grad school. You have good grades. You're smart. You have a good job, but you're also the stupidest person I know. I was like, yeah, that seems
That makes sense.
pretty,
Yeah.
that's pretty
That's
on
very
par.
true.
And I told him I don't think on weekends. That was
You
my.
just do. You don't think, you just do.
I just do. I was like Sunday evenings. I start thinking because of work. Because I usually do schoolwork. I was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Friday after work, all the way through Sunday evening. I don't think. I just do.
Nope.
Yeah.
And then I just think about it later.
There you go.
Repercussions.
Question.
Did we forget it? Yeah, we forgot.
I know. I got it.
Oh, we're back.
When you go, so how much do you divulge to coworkers? Like, who like if you're talking to coworkers, right? Like I'm not if you go on a meeting or whatever, and like, oh, what'd you do this weekend? I'm not gonna go tell them. Yeah, I just tailgated for 5 hours at a Phillies game, got hammered, went to the Phillies game, and then went out afterwards till 2 a.m. I'm not gonna say that. I'm also not gonna be like, yeah, I blacked out the night before too.
Yeah, I would, like,
I don't know why you want to say that to them.
Yeah, right. But no, I would. For your, in like this scenario and everything like that. Like, let's say I was in your shoes, I'm like, oh yeah, like I just went to the Phillies game with some friends,
Yeah,
and I would just leave it at that.
Yeah, okay. Because
Like,
some people are like,
you don't have to go
I'm
into
gonna
the
tell my
Those
entire
are
weekend.
absolutely not necessary.
Yeah, I'm not
Now,
gonna be.
however,
Depends how close you are.
Yeah, exactly.
So literally all these people I literally just met for the first time over the weekend.
Oh, I wouldn't tell them anything. They would not.
Yeah, no.
All they would know is that
That's
my
what I
name is
mean.
Brian.
Yeah.
I'm in grad school and
Exactly,
I'm working
yeah.
here. That's all I would.
Exactly.
Yes.
Now, however, I will say though, like, because we hung out, for several hours, Saturday morning and then Saturday evening as well and everything like that. So it's like we got to know each other, like, I guess kind of well, like within that first day. And when I was like, I mean, and then like a lot of the people that I got to meet, like I could tell they're around our age, if not like a little bit older too, which is cool though. So they would have probably been doing the same thing.
Yeah, because I mean, I remember like I went out with some coworkers one time, and like we went out for like just happy hour, so it was like an hour and a half, right? And they're like,
Mm.
"Oh, we're having a great time. Like, do you have to go home soon?" I'm like, "No, like I don't live that
Yeah.
far." And they're like, "Okay," because they didn't either. We all kind of lived in the same relative area, and like, "Oh, let's stay for a little bit longer then. Let's have some more." Like, how much? Can you? Are you okay? I'm like, "Oh, I'm good."
I'm good. Yeah, trust me, I'm good.
I'm like, "Oh, I'm
good.
I didn't want to be like." It was like I wasn't divulging
There you
how
go.
much I could have, but I was like,
Yeah.
I probably can have like.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
you.
There's just one thing I always think about that too, of like when you have coworkers, how much are you going to divulge?
Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
agree.
I
It
don't
is
really
one of
go
those
too
things
much into
that,
detail on that one.
yeah, I try to avoid it
I'll go
if
like
possible.
I'll do the Spark Note thing of this is what I did. It's not going to give you the whole details, but just the highlights.
I'm gonna start using that term with this. I'm gonna use Spark Notes in my life.